just looking for cobwebs, and I ended up finding a lot of other things that I kind of want and need to a certain extent. I guess I'll put some torches up in here just because I can always grab them later. Okay, so how much wood do I have? 440. Is that gonna be enough? All right, I do have a whole bunch of wood platforms already. I forgot about that. Yeah, that traveling merchant, he will come and go as he pleases, and every time he comes back, he will have a completely different inventory. He'll have a randomized inventory. So that's an interesting thing. You kind of want to check him out on a regular basis if you can. But I think mostly I'm going to use this wood for torches because, yeah, I totally forgot that I actually have a crap load of wood platforms now. I don't remember when I made all of them, but I have them, and I'm gonna go get them right now. That's what I'm doing right now, and then I'm gonna come back down into the mine shaft. And the reason why I need to do that is because I need to find materials. I need ores and whatnot. So which chest was it? I went ahead and organized my chests somewhat. So like this one is nothing but various block types. And you might be wondering what the hell I could possibly ever use that much dirt for. Well, you'll find out later. You will find out later. This is furniture. Ah, yes, here we go. Here are all my wood platforms. Okay, cool. And then I want to go ahead and deposit a bunch of the junk that I picked up that I don't really need. Are my acorns in here? Yes, my acorns are in here. But eventually I am going to... I'm going to clear out all of that land that's essentially above the tunnel that I just made. That way I can have one big, long, flat surface, and I'm just going to plant trees there all the time. I'm just going to plant trees there all the time so I have basically an infinite source of wood. Let's go ahead. I don't have that much gel right now, so unfortunately I don't have a lot for torches, but that should be enough, I think, for a while. I hope that is enough. But yeah, you can see that, let me expand the map slowly here. You can see that on my trek, I went way the hell on down here. And it wasn't until I started to get about to where this white area is, there's all kinds of whiteness there, which I'm not sure what all that is, actually. Maybe that's just all stone? I don't know. But it wasn't until I got down to about that depth that I started finding, like, platinum, and I started finding a bunch of tungsten. Well, not that much tungsten, but, you know, all that stuff. That's the kind of stuff I really need. So I think what I want to do is I want to sink down my mine shaft. I'm still going to make exploratory tunnels off to the left and right, because that's how I'm going to end up getting all of my, that's how I'm going to end up finding, like, chests and pots that give me all sorts of stuff. That's how I'm going to find life crystals and all of that, and other resource deposits. I have to dig all over the place to find those things. That's just how it works. But, okay, let me go down. Thank you, Demon Eye, you jerks. But, you know, I need to sink the shaft for me to get to the good stuff, really. So how this is gonna work, guys? I'm just going to kind of do the same thing I did here. Like, I made this secondary tunnel, and I just didn't take it that far. I just want to make sure I get the spacing correct. So, yeah, I'm probably going to end up cutting this out. But I'm going to go ahead and make a bunch of tunnels. And I'll probably take them to, like, 2 torches deep into the tunnel, I guess. And then I'll just move on to the next tunnel. And I will see you guys when I am down to the depth that I want to be at. So, see you in a sec, guys. Alright, what's up, ladies and gents? I'm not quite at my target depth yet. However, I wanted to try something real quick. So I went back up top and I went to my workbench, and you can see I went ahead and made some dirt walls. And you might be wondering, well, what the hell do you want dirt walls, Fox? What could you possibly use them for? I thought you said they were ugly. They are ugly! However, I actually found a bit of a purpose for them. So, you know, you go down here. Oh, hi, Mr. Slime. Let me kill you real quick. You know how you come here, and if you're on a background like this, is essentially an absence of walls. You can't just put a torch wherever, right? Well, I thought about it, and I'm like, well, wait a minute. If, oh god, I can barely make that jump. I'll have to... Yeah, I still have to adjust these platforms. But I thought, okay, so if these are essentially dirt walls, this background right here, what would happen if I made dirt walls, and could I even put them up down here? And the answer is, yes you can. So, I made a whole bunch of dirt walls, and now I can just bring them down here, and I can line my mine shaft with dirt walls. And the great thing about that is, now that I have dirt walls, whoop, I can now place a torch there. I'm sure that's probably super obvious to a lot of other people. And actually I'm gonna have to fix this because that's not where that tunnel is supposed to be. But I'm sure that's super obvious to, you know, some other people and probably, you know, a bunch of Terraria veterans and whatnot. But to me, it was like really like a crazy thought. I was like, wait, would that work? And as it turns out, yes indeed it does work. So I'm not quite at my target depth yet, but as you can see, I am doing these tunnels off to the left and to the right, both directions. I was only doing to the right before because my lake, my water holding lake, was essentially in the way. But yeah, I'm doing it off to the left and the right, and already you can see it is revealing a huge amount of the map. All of a sudden I can tell, oh crap, there's water all around here, but I can also tell, oh well, there's a crap load of stone over here, there's a natural chasm over there, there's tungsten down to the lower right there. Like, I'm just finding all kinds of shit. And that's exactly why I wanted to do these exploration tunnels. Now, obviously, the full purpose of these exploration tunnels is also to actually get to the resources that I want. I don't give a shit about any of this copper. Again, I only made copper armor because I needed something to go on my helm, on my head, so I would stop equipping buckets whenever I tried to use them. And also because, you know, I made the helm, I had enough bars left, I figured I'd make armor because why the hell not? And I'm never going to use copper for anything else. So, but yeah, I'm getting, you know, quite a bit of information onto the map from everything that I've done. But obviously, as you can see, my mine shaft is only maybe halfway to the depth that I really want it to be at. So, but yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that dirt walls can actually be useful for something. So yeah, that's a handy little trick that I just figured out, and I wanted to share it with you. So I'm glad I did, and I will see you guys when I am back to, well, when my mine shaft reaches the depth that it needs to be at. So that'll probably be another 25-30 minutes for me, but it'll be instant for you guys. So lucky you. I'll see you guys in a sec. Alright, what's up, ladies and gents? I am back once again. Again, I am not quite to the depth that I intended to bring the mine shaft to, but as you can see, the mine shaft and the tunnels are coming along quite nicely here. You can see that I am finding all kinds of things, including this little thing right below me. Whoop! It turns out my mine shaft led directly into a room with a golden chest. Now, I'm going to grab that in a second, but I'm going to show you guys something else. Now, this is something that I kind of thought about a little bit before I made this mine shaft, but I didn't really want to bother with it too much because at the time I was like, it shouldn't be that big of an issue. But, yeah, let's just go ahead and try to get up to the top of the mine shaft. As you can see, it is a lot of jumping. And if you are playing on mobile like me, sometimes jumping is a little bit finicky and it doesn't want to work the way you want it to. But this kind of takes forever. And unfortunately, going down is pretty much just as bad. I mean, it's a little bit faster, but, if you have to go down like 500 platforms, then it kind of takes you forever. You're also seeing me using these dirt walls to their full effectiveness, so I can actually place torches properly on these exploration tunnels off to the left and right, looking for resources and whatnot. But yeah, you can kind of see that this is kind of a massive pain in the ass, having to jump up and down all these platforms. So I decided I wanted to do a quick experiment, and it really wasn't much of an experiment. I pretty much figured I knew exactly how it was going to work, but I decided to delete all of the platforms on this side, and I just replaced it with one really, really long rope. And as you can see, it works amazingly for going up. And since I have the climbing claws, going down is really no big deal at all. It's really quite simple. So, going up and going down is really quite quick. And I'm at no risk of, taking any kind of damage. Furthermore, since there aren't any platforms, enemies like slimes or disaster bunnies or whatever, they can't actually jump up the shaft to get to me. So I'm thinking I may actually open up this right here, this portion of the mine, and I may go ahead and just have that in my house. I may open it up and just use the rope as a way to go up and down. But it's very simple. All I'm doing is destroying these, and unfortunately I'm having to move all of my torches off to the side, but that's no big deal. And then you just hold on to the end of the rope with more rope, and boom, it just lowers itself. Now this is gonna take a crap load of rope to go all the way to the bottom of my mine shaft, especially once it is at its full length. Right now it's still just a little bit over halfway done, so I'm not even anywhere close to done with my mine shaft, really. But you can see this is a lot easier, and then with my climbing claws, I can very easily, just slide down the wall until I reach the part that I want to. I may go ahead and widen this up by one tile a piece to something like this. Oops, that was a little goof right there. But you can see how this would make it just a little bit easier to get off the rope onto the actual, tunnel that I want to be at. That'll just make things a little bit easier. So I think I probably will go ahead and do that. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know about that. So without further ado, I'll do that off screen again. But we're just gonna hop down here and we're gonna see what's in this gold chest, because yeah, gold chests are pretty nice. Now unfortunately down below there is a whole lot of water. down below where I'm at right now. So we're gonna have to figure out how to do something about that. Also, if I had sunk my mine shaft a little bit deeper earlier, I would have been able to just pick up that loom. And I wouldn't have had to make one. That would have been kind of nice, but... oh well, it's a little late for that now, right? I'll go ahead and set up some torches there. So let's see what's in this gold chest, eh? We got a magic mirror, which lets you return home, which is something that I haven't really used up till now, but it's a very useful thing. I'll probably also end up using the magic mirror to go back to base, rather than using that rope anyway. But the rope is just a really convenient way to go up if I only want to go up a certain amount. We got some coins, some ice torches, those are nice. Those are lovely effects. Some arrows, some potions. Mining potion, 25% increased mining speed. That's nice, and a whole lot of rope. So, that was kind of for a gold chest. But hey, I've got a gold chest now. So yeah, I mean, and then you can see down there, there's some lead. There's also some platinum ore down there. Yeah, I can kind of show you that, you know, we've been getting a little bit of tungsten, a little bit of platinum, a whole lot of lead. So when I do go back up, I am gonna have all kinds of stuff to smelt into bars and all that stuff. So this has been highly profitable, I tell you. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and... oh, did that rope already come down? No? Oh, I might actually need my walls in order to descend properly. Ooh, can I not... I might have to use the hammer here in order to... yeah, it looks like I have to use the hammer to get rid of these walls. I don't think the walls necessarily matter, but it looks like there's a wood beam here or something. Not sure how I would go about getting rid of this beam. Maybe the axe is what I need. There we go, that's what I need. Needed the axe. And actually, is my inventory full right now? It is, so let me go ahead and just get rid of these eggs. I can always get more eggs, they're easy to get. Yep, they're wooden beams. Okay, so that's what was in the way of my rope, so I'll go ahead and get rid of these. And, then I can go ahead and make my rope and we can continue on. Yeah, I guess this is what planked walls look like. I've never actually made them, so I wasn't really sure. But yeah, I don't think I really like the looks of these walls. These walls are kind of meh to me. Yeah, I'll go ahead and place my rope. And then the great thing about rope is I can just place a rope ahead of this rope, and that allows me to extend it immediately. So yeah, that's a pretty handy feature. Oops, I accidentally cut a little bit of my rope, but that's okay, I can easily repair it. And then, you know, while I'm actually on the rope, I don't even have to leave the rope. I can use my tools while I'm on the rope, and I can make a longer rope ahead of me so that I can continue going up. So, I mean, this is just a really, really easy easy way to get back up. It's super easy. But you gotta be careful with pressing up, because that can be a little bit of an issue. Just a little bit. But yeah, that was kind of interesting. So anyways, guys, I'm probably gonna end up stopping the recording session here, and I'm just gonna do a whole bunch of this these side tunnels off screen, because there's not really. I mean, I'll leave if I happen to see a chest, I'll leave that for recording. But if I see pots, you know, what pots give you is just like completely random. But chests, those are actually kind of interesting. So you know, anything of actual interest, I will leave for recording, and I will not touch. So yeah, probably gonna end the recording here, guys. Got lots to do with all of my tunnels. I have to figure out where I'm gonna put all of the water that's down here. I have to do something with all this water, and I'm not sure what that's gonna be. You know, now that I'm here, you can kind of see, yeah, that's not a small amount of water. That's almost as deep as my lake. Not nearly as wide, but almost as deep as my lake. There's a lot of water there that I'm gonna have to move or divert or do something with. So, yeah. It's gonna take me a while to do all of that. So anyways, guys, hopefully you have enjoyed the video. This recording session is going to be heavily edited down, I'm sure. So I don't know how many videos I'm going to get out of this. Maybe only one. Probably two, or at least, though, I think. Maybe three. I don't know. But yeah, go ahead and leave a like if you happen to like. Comments down in the comments section below. Also, you know, any questions there, any tips or tricks that you have for me, by all means, put them down there. I mean, I won't see them for a while because I do pre-record all of this stuff, but I will see it eventually, and you know, it might be something like what I was saying about these dirt walls earlier. Like, I never really would have considered that I could actually get rid of the dirt walls. I never would have considered that. Or I never really thought that it was possible until I realized, wait, maybe it's failing because I have two different kinds of walls. Maybe that's why they don't want to move into this house. I don't know. But yeah, so, you know, never underestimate, how little I may think of on my own. So, you know, leave anything you can think of down there below. You know, just don't be a dumb or a rude. That's all I ask. So yeah, hope that everyone else is having a grand old time. I'm actually having some really nice weather lately, though it is kind of windy and it's gonna get rainy soon, so that's gonna be blah. But you know, oh well. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you next time. Until then, Fox out.